So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Hernus. Lahm. Oh, super find. He's had it taken off him. Thuram. Bellingham. Vieira. Hazard. Hullet. Good effort from distance. It's a loose ball. Ball comes in. Pepe attempts a clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram does well to get it back. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Platini. And it's Michel Platini. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. And this is Cruyff. Platini. And here's Cruyff. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. More and more pressure on the ball here. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Hazard picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That pass has been well intercepted. Schmeichel is there to clear. And vicious ball here. Now it's Platini. Hernus. Now it's Platini. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's forced to go back. Played back into the centre. Hazard. And the counter is on. Now it's Cruyff. Played out towards the right wing. Makaleli. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's where it came from. And here's Bellingham, looking tidy in possession here. And the finish! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Platini. And it's Makalele. Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so we're off again. Pullet has given away a free kick. Pullet has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Cannavaro. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lam. Now it's Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's good play. Lam play. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Pierre is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Hullet. Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's Azar! Azar! He is just a joy! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Substitution on the field, number 18,
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Vietnam now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Makaleli. Ah, this looks sharp. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Number 16,
Rodri. Mbappe. Schneider. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Schneider! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's all becoming so easy. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Pele threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Lahm. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And Makaleli. Now it's Luis Suarez. Kaká. And it's... And a chance! Well taken goal. They're back within reach. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So could they be onto something here? Hernes. And it's Kaká. Seedorf. And Van Bronckhorst. He's found a way through. Ball swung in. Desai tries to clear. Van Bronckhorst. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Nedved. Looking for the run. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Schneider with a real chance here. Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! A finish of true class! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Number 5.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. It's a promising position, and he whips it in.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pele. Oh, it's Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's another throw. Seedorf shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Added minutes have been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Hernes. And this is Luis Suarez. Nice bit of trickery. Now he's running away. Can he finish? And there's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Spain may be down, but not out just yet. Rodri looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Makaleli. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less worrying. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
What's going wide left? Knocks it into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus, and the counter is on. Now it's Hullet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That has been slung wide. Here comes the chance! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hullet. Mateus shapes to shoot! That's another chance! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square! You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Pirlo is always looking to break lines. And this is Eto'o. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. Hazard, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Eto'o. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Header! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Rui Costa is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet, and it's Hazard. And this is Hullet. Thuram deals with that comfortably. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him? He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Atlanta always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Short changes him with that pass. Azar. Serginho. Oh, that was vital. Vieira. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot!
There will be 1
And he's
minute
cleared it out of
added time.
harm's way. Rijkaard. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mateus. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so the action is resumed.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Azar. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Hullet. Now there's a far chance for a shot! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oh, what has happened here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. Now he's off and running.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Thuram gets over and intercepts. And the through ball, brilliantly cut out. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Hullet. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Eto'o. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has found the... It's Azar! Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. There he goes, motoring forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Eto'o. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Azar. Bellingham. Azar. And it's Hullet. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's neat. Threads one in. Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Ruud Gullit. Number 13.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Number 6, Eden Hazard. Number 24, Lothar Matthäus. Number 22, Jude Bellingham.
That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Coming on the field. Number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
Now it's
Number
Mbappe.
7, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 8,
75 minutes played.
Number
He's got
5,
away.
Wesley Sneijder.
Atlanta really might
Number
just end up
16,
kicking themselves after
Rodri.
that. That could well have been it.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread it left. Foot in. Pirlo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Varane with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Schneider. Ibrahimovic constantly looking for the ball into the box. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard makes the interception. Eto'o. And he was quick to react. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, played right into his path. Van Basten. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get rid. Varane calmly anticipates.
Atlanta really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Serginho in acres of space out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Mbappe.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Rui Costa. That is a great pick out. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Now there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Now it's Hunnit. Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Best. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. He's onside. And the shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He
takes a shot! Now and again! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he cuts out the supply. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hazard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bellingham. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
The ball is loose and the chase. Shot at goal! Oh, it rattles the bar. No, just not quite.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Zanetti conjures time and space where few can. And here's Batistuta. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Cruyff. Played in by... Impressive jump! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That has not gone well. And this is Batistuta. Azar. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Chips it through. Gerrard. O'Shea gets over and intercepts. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Aubameyang. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desai makes the interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, no joy this time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Maldini has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
There will be 1 minute.
That is some save from Khan! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Manchester United get the second half going. He's beaten the last man.
Best clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Best! And he nearly went all the way.
Best just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Nesta is there and he can pick it up. And it's Gerrard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gerrard. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's an imaginative pass. Best! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And this is Gerrard. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Aubameyang. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zanetti. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet. Decent chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's Lampard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 10.
Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Number 5. Wesley
That's
Sneijder.
exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Donatoni. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schneider. De Rossi. Oh, they could break here. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a sharp pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nedved. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. Best. He's picked his way through. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Great vision. Donatoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cruyff is onto it in a flash. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Nedved. Nedved! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 14.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Stood up well to him there.
Coming on the field, number 20.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Number 3, Pepe.
And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. might be in here. Desperate defending required here. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And a chance! But he's left disappointed.
Best is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There will be 5 minutes at a
Oh, good
time.
read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, good take in a good area. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's beautifully weighted. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! Best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your final thoughts,
Hello,
Jim?
everyone.
Vietnam
This is a
certainly
security-
had...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
Oh, what a sight
today's
this is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Persib Bandung have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it.
Shoots! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Opts to play it back. And it's hoisted clear. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward, creating overloads, while constantly looking to play balls into feet, those little half spaces.
And he does all of that in his... You could be danger here! Surely he can't miss... Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mateus. Nice physical challenge. Merino. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's definitely onside. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. Poor robust challenge. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
After 17 minutes in.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Now, this could be a chance. That looks a cracking ball. Just a chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, that's poor. That's a poor decision he's made there. He should have trusted his instincts.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Merino. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely intercepted. Mateus. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Merino. Mateus. And it's Azar. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a searching pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Thiago. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Luis Suarez. Bellingham. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Now it's Rice. And he's picked it up out
That
wide.
was lovely, that.
And that is headed for the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And he's forced to go back. And it's Hullet. Aubameyang looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Merino. And this is Luis Suarez. That is ended up in no man's land. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Aubameyang. Played out to the left flank. Knocks it into space. He's a sharp bullet! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Merino. And the shot's on here. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Hazard. And that is expertly dealt with. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Hullet, and he's there to get it away. Bellingham, passing nice and neat. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Turan. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Merino. And it's Rice. Hazard. Aubameyang. Now it's Aubameyang. Koundé cuts it out. Thiago. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mateus. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mateus is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Bellingham, looking to play him in. Tries one from range. But he's left disappointed.
Desai has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 13. Pierre Aubameyang. Number 6. Eden
Nedved.
Hazard. Number 24. Lothar Matthäus. Number 22.
Mbappe.
Jude Bellingham.
Ruben
Coming
Dias.
on the field. Number
He's found a
11.
way through.
Kylian Mbappe.
And he's there to
Number 7.
belt it away.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 8. Pavel
So,
Nedved.
third corner of the game.
Number 17. George Best. Number 5. Wesley
That's going
Sneijder.
wide left. And he gets rid in a hurry. Persib Bandung. He's having a hit! Vietnam get their fourth corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ruben Dias does really well to win the ball there. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Marino. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Sneijder. Merino. And this is Luis Suarez. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thiago. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Great ball if he can get there. Shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Number 3.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Oh, good effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Number 24.
A vicious ball here. Best picks it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here.
Josko Gvardiol.
And he shoots!
Danny Olmo. Number 17.
Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Number 21. Frenkie de Jong.
Nedved venturing down the left.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Mbappe. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, such a shot, a goal! And that's a real chance missed. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Marino. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 3
Fourth
minutes
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Mbappe. And that's surely a foul, free kick. And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. And this is Nedved. It's Nedved! It's bounced back off the post. Koundé is there to clear. Thuram. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Vietnam have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. Goes for a shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, good effort! And now a sudden chance to counter.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chance! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hoisted in. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. That's good running with the ball. And here's Suarez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's Seedorf. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Muscular approach does pay off here. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That could spell trouble. Cruyff. Vieira. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. And a chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam dragged themselves back again. And he shoots! Goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Of course, there's a question.
And that is indeed the final act. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Vietnam up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. And we are back on the way. Hazard has the space to scheme. And the counter is on. That has been cut short. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Cruyff. Ibrahimovic. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Bellingham. Hazard. He has found the way through. Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now that is commitment to the cause. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intent. Shot at goal! Hazard. Pull it under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Maldini. Now, can they get him away? Leicester gets it clear. So we have movement on both benches. Hazard coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Hazard.
Number 11.
Rummenigge.
Luis Suarez.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Best is onto it in a flash. Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, no joy this time.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And there's the shot! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
So we have further activity on the bench
Number
here.
10, Johan Cruyff. Number 14, Clarence Seedorf.
Looking to
Coming
play
on
him
the
in.
field, Number 5,
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, crossbar!
Del Piero?
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tries to play it through. Short changes him with that pass. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ronaldinho. Can he get it through? And he's straight offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. Maldini cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's been shifted off it. And he's intervened well there. Hazard played into space. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. The final 5 minutes. Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Spread it left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Mbappe might just make this.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Nedved. Great defending, strong and determined. Ronaldinho. Looking for a runner. Vieira. For Yaya Toure. And it's Del Piero. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game...
Can he finish? They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 13.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Hazard. Aubameyang. Well seen, saw that coming. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hullet, and he's running through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
After 9 minutes is...
Vietnam restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. Great vision. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Desai deals with that comfortably. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Looking for option. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Aubameyang! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Mateos! And it's Vieira. Oh, that's delightful. And Aubameyang! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam have their third corner. Neymar is there, and he can get that clear. Son Heung-min has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's been played through. Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Azar.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Floated through. De Gea clears without hesitation. Aubameyang. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Van Bommel has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Beckenbauer. Azar. Desai. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Haaland. And he's lost his man. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Clipped into space. Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that has left him in a heap. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Threads one in. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Tries one from range. Hits wide, but not by very much.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Azar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Passing nice and neat. Neymar has set up one goal so far. Van Bommel. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's picked his way through. And he's there to clear it. That's going wide left. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And it's Neymar. Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Bale. Bale is flagged offside.
Number 7, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Neymar. Mbappe running with intent. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Bale, Ibrahimovic, big chance! And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Lamine Yamal. Number 9, Neymar. Number
Sends it
20,
crossfield.
Kevin De Bruyne. Coming on the field.
Nicely
Number
aimed
23,
pass.
Jeremy
Well timed,
Doku.
excellent interception.
Number 7.
Well, that's well seen too.
Number 22.
He's a sharp little ball here. Van Bommel. So what can they make of this? Some really good ball movement. Some intricate passing, looking to... Shot a goal! And no mistake! And they've got their lead back! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
Oh, good climb! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Varane gathers from the goal kick. Now this could be a chance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible... Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Vietnam dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's...
It's Snyder! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete!
After 77 minutes...
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Vietnam leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That has not gone well. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Ribéry. Doku receives it in a good position here. Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Thuram. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
It's just beyond his reach. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end. He's found a way through. Hoisted in. Oh, great chance! And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
6 added minutes.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic. Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme. And that is that. Vietnam have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Schneider claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a game of thrills and tiny margins. So many Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud, The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Azar. That's tidy. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ronaldinho. Santos, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dembele. Vieira. Here's Rodri. Cucurella. Cucurella proves just a little bit too strong. And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good chance here! Sensational from Bellingham! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's found some space. Referee has just said play on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Azar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Azar goes for a shot! Azar, never out of the action for very long. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. Out of play for a goal kick. Dembele wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho looking for a runner. That is... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control.
Azar! Well taken goal. And they've got their lead back.
E o gol! Aos 25 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador
Vietnam with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there, and it's Gullit. Now it's Azar. Aubameyang here, and Aubameyang! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Ronaldinho, and this is Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gullit, Azar. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. The pass has gone astray. Ronaldinho. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bullet! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Maldini. And it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's run loose here. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Vietnam are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 7. Camisa
So the action
17.
resumes.
Camisa 11. Camisa 10. Deixando
Yeah.
o campo para a entrada de
Dani
camisa
Olmo.
18.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
24.
Aubameyang driving forwards.
Camisa 8.
Oh, well played, well played. Now, the ball's gone astray. And here's Aubameyang. That is lovely. And Aubameyang! It's off target and by quite a way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Varane, always a very imposing presence at the back. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Can he finish? And again, he is at his elastic best.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Has to go back here. He'll try from distance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Aubameyang! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So, third corner of the game. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, good read. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Aubameyang! And there's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. They've switched it over to the other side. Mateus. Pull it. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Trossard. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's got away. Thuram. Desailly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Aubameyang.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Hazard. Nice control. And it's Bellingham. Dani Olmo. Ronaldinho. Dani Olmo. Oh, nicely intercepted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the counter is on. Hazard. And he shoots! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's rising! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Mbappe. Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Look at the space here. And the shots! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam look like they've won it. Shoots! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are... And that's it. Vietnam can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
this game could flip on just how well Trent Alexander-Arnold can combine with his attack. I mean, so much depends on his ability to...
Oh, he's on his own! Chance, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And can he finish it? And that is doing no harm at all. Thuram. And here's Aubameyang. Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. Tonali. And Zanetti. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And they're quick to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta. Knocks it into space. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Mbappe. And they're on him in a flash. Oh, cracking ball. Great, can he finish? That's another chance. Goal! Inter! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Whose deliveries we all know about. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Iniesta. That's a sharp pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's a great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he hits the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly...
Can he finish? Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And smartly reclaimed. He's on it. Aubameyang! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? Maldini deals with that comfortably. And he can clear it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rashford is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Tonali kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And he knocks it clear. Tonali. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Inter Milan get the second half started. Mbappe!
Coming on the field.
Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. Thuram tries to clear, and they've got rid. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Iniesta finds himself offside. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Mbappe. Cantona. And he's got the beating of his man. Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hazard. Now it's Aubameyang. And he shoots! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
18.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
13.
He leaps for it!
Aubameyang.
No messing about,
Number
just
6.
bludgeoned away.
Eden Hazard. Number 22. Jude Bellingham.
It's their second
Number
corner of the
24.
game.
Lothar Matthäus. Coming on the field.
Cleared without hesitation.
Number 11. Kylian Mbappe. Number 7.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Donatoni. Now it's Cantona. Can he get it through? Now it's Cantona. He's got away. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And now he has 2. Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Donatoni. Now it's Cantona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich. Desai gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Lobbed in behind. Donatoni in acres of space out wide. And that has been knocked clear. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cantona looking to play him in. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Van Nistelrooy. Matthäus touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Matthäus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Matthäus. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Donatoni. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, a robust challenge. Inter Milan get their 4th corner. Best clears it away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. He has found the way through. And the shot! That was probably asking just too much. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Those of you making their way home on
Well, what are your thoughts on today's...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank.
He's had a shot! Deftly away. Thinks about the shot. Now the cross. Thuram clears it away.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made...
Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Rangers really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Thuram. This is a promising build-up. Oh, good-looking ball. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Gullit. Vietnam are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Shevchenko. Rangers have reclaimed it. Rooney. That'll be a throw-in. Rodri ventures forward. And this is... He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram makes the interception. Yaya Toure. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gullit. Big chance! Aubameyang! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That was easy, almost too easy.
Aubameyang really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ronaldinho. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Again the flag's up. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, good ball! Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. Rangers are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Aubameyang. Well timed, excellent interception.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Azar. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's quick to return it. Chance for a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Hullet. And here's Aubameyang. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Thuram clears without hesitation. The final seconds now. And the pass is intercepted. Mateus. Aubameyang. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Vietnam come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that's been intercepted. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That has not gone well. Not the most accurate pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Yaya Toure. And the counter is on. And they are prompt with their pressing. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is good alertness. And this is Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. And this is Rooney. Now he's got space here. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Rangers, number 22.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Lionel Messi, number 13.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Number 9.
That looks a decent ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Number 7.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, well measured. He's in one-on-one. Oh, he's got real chance.
John O'Shea.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
69 minutes in.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And the shot!
How many interceptions have we seen?
And there's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
De Rossi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vietnam have their third corner. He's rising! It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, nicely intercepted. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that was never going to make it. That pass has been well intercepted. Ronaldo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, sweet feet. Good read, needed to be. Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Probing pass. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's made its way to him. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Can he finish? Frustratingly close. Maldini cuts out the pass. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's... Can he finish? More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that has been cleared.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through.
There will be
Schneider.
3 minutes at a time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Could be danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Those of you making their way home...
Your reflections.